Over the last few months, I've designed, 3D printed, and brought to life my own full-size lamp. I went through a few redesigns. I've tried to make this lamp for so long now, and it definitely took me a lot of filament, but with some trial and error, this is easily one of my favorite projects yet. Before this, let me take you back and show you how I made it. Well, I've actually made a lot of progress with my model, and I've began printing it. I've already printed a few parts, but I realized I haven't actually spoken through my model. Originally, my idea for this lamp was to have Curio on his knees with the hole in his chest and the heart dangling. My plan was to put the light bulb inside the heart. This was good in theory, but the heart was huge, and the whole thing was going to be huge. It's going to be so expensive. I didn't want to do that. Instead of putting the light bulb in the heart, I've decided to put the light bulb inside his head. His head is printing right now, so we're going to hope that works. But essentially I have the light bulb resting inside his head instead, shining down, which will hopefully illuminate the heart. From the pieces I've printed so far, it's not as big as my table, which is good. It'll probably be about maybe a bit over 1 meter off the ground, which is perfect because I didn't want something so big that I wouldn't have room for it. It's still going to use a decent amount of filament. Bamboo Lab or Isan, if you're watching this, please send me some filament. So yeah, there's a big hole in his head, and there's still, down the side of his torso, I've still got a line where the wire can go. So hopefully this is going to be pretty cool. Stay tuned, we shall see. Hopefully. Okay, I'm now recording. So what the hell? Ignore my room being messy, but I finally have every part printed. This is every single piece that I need. Well, okay, now it's every single piece that I need to actually build him. So I have taped together some of these parts already, which you can probably see the blue masking tape on these parts, and you know, it's working. For this, I didn't really use pegs, which I did for the table, and I probably should have for this, but every time I used a peg, it was like, it just kind of doesn't work. Like, I think the clearance is slightly off. I could have fixed that, but then it's like you print it and then you realize it doesn't work, and it's like, I don't want to print it all again, you know what I mean? I'm just kind of hyped everything's printed out finally. His legs, I didn't print like I normally do. His legs are actually just booleaned out his torso from. Okay, so that made no sense. What I meant was the legs look like this. Instead of going into his torso, they just hold his torso. That's what I meant. It made no sense in the video. I think I just actually had a stroke. I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue, but maybe come painting, I'm going to get pretty pissed off about that. It's going to work. It's gonna work. Something I actually haven't shown you guys yet. You can kind of see, I don't know how well you can see from this angle. The side of it kind of got messed up, which is really annoying because that's where the cable channel is. Probably just use filler on it to bring it back. The main event is the space in his head that I've made. Here's the head of Curio. You might be able to see better now that my idea is to make something that holds the light in his head. So when it's actually flipped around, you actually can't see it from the front. And my idea is to have the light then bouncing down into the hole in his chest, which will then hold the heart on it. The light won't be inside the heart, but it will be directed at the heart. It's not gonna glow like this. I'm hoping after I've sprayed it and painted it, there'll be no light actually emitting from his head. Tomorrow, I'm gonna make a housing for this light bulb. And then once I've done that, I'm gonna start welding him together. That is all. Goodbye. Now onto how I was mounting the light bulb. I made what looked like a donut inside of Bamboo Lab. I didn't even open Blender for this. I made a hole where the light could sit, and I made an extra little hole to let the cord drape out. I used hot glue to hold the light in place, and then I pushed this disc into his head. As you can see, it didn't fit first try, so I did kind of weld the sides so that I could massage it into his head. But when it was in, it was great. And once that was sorted, I could continue welding. I'm pretty happy with this. So I did it. I welded them all together, just like the table. Some of the welds are really good, some of them look so dodgy. Now obviously he needs still a sand, a prime to get him ready, and he's going to be a little bit harder to paint because these parts are together this time instead of in pieces. But I'm actually looking forward to it. I managed to get the light bulb inside. I got some footage of my reaction to that one.
We about to see it.
Oh!
So he can be happy, he can be sad, he can be
sick. Yeah, you cannot see the light bulb. It's actually even hard to screw it in because you cannot see. Plug it in just down here. There he is in all his glory. Now, I don't know how well this shows up on camera, especially with the light right here, but this actually looks just how I wanted it to look. It's bright enough, but it's not like overpowering, which is nice. I'm thinking of even painting this inside part black, just so when I add the heart is really gonna stand out. But I'm really happy with it so far. I haven't attached his legs. I can just sit him on top of the legs. So for now, I'm happy with that. And he's still big. I found a resin printer on Facebook Marketplace who's gonna print it in see-through red resin for me. I'm gonna hope it comes out looking great. That's an update. So when I made my table, I used this brown wood filler, and something about smearing that brown gunk all over my nice white sanded prints broke a little piece of me on the inside. So I bought this new filler here, meant for cracks and gaps in plastic or wood. It's white, which I like, so it's not as painful applying it to my prints. Something I realized making my table that I did not want to use at this was to use my electric hand sander. Did it save me a lot of time sanding? Yes, of course it did. But I also fear that the vibration from the hand sander shook my model so much that parts of the filler would just fall out. It's made to be sanded back and reworked, not like a putty or like a resin or something. As much as I hated the idea, I hand sanded this project entirely. Well, I was about to do some more spray painting, but this arrived. So I'm hoping this is the heart. It feels very light. Yeah, hopefully that's normal. I can hear pieces rattling about as well, so this might be very depressing. Press and bro's address, because I don't really want to dox myself on the internet. Oh my god, this is it. Okay. Okay, hang on. I need to set up my camera better. Alright, this is kind of a better angle. Oh, dude, that's sick. This is sick. This is so cool. Now, it does still smell pretty bad, so I'm gonna actually get this out of my room. Still have to do some post-processing work to some of my pieces, and I want to spray them again, but they're gonna do for now. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Let me shut the garage door. Oh yeah, that looks sick. The camera is not doing it justice. It really isn't. Oh yeah, there you go. You can see. Wow, that is cool, man. Everything's fine, but his head is still having light seep through it, which makes sense because the light bulb's inside. But I'm wondering if I can fix that with just more layers of spray paint. Bit of a time jump. I figured this out at the end of the project, but it didn't make sense in the edit, so I'm putting it here. My idea was to use a bit of aluminium foil. Lo and behold, that has solved my issue. I'm pretty happy with that. That looks way better than it did. Wonderful! I gave the inside of the hole a layer of black because I really wanted this heart to stand out. But before I added the heart, I decided to sand it. I went and got some super fine grit sandpaper. I'm talking 1000, 2000 and 3000. So I wet sanded it, got it nice and smooth, and after I sealed it with Mod Podge, it was looking fantastic. There was something about it that wasn't right, and it took me a few days, but I decided to change the eyes. Now I did already super glue the eyes before deciding I wanted to change them, so they had to come off. Hey, that came off easy. Yeah, I think that looks better. Low key. Not even low key, that's kind of high key. Yeah, that looks way better. He is sad. I actually f***ed that so hard. Now all that's left is some nice shots.
The question is, do you want to quit? No. Any of those things, right? Exactly. And that's fun.